Alright everybody, so today we're checking out Reserve. We're going to be talking about some of the sniper spots in Reserve here. So the first one is actually my favorite, and it's a matter of luck that we spawned close to it. Don't pay attention to the weapon that's in my hands. It's a monstrosity, and I know it. Alright, so actually we'll start from the bottom, or from the top. Bottom of my list, but top of the map. We'll start from the top and kind of go from there. So, a couple of different things here to look at. Alright, you got everyone's sniper spot here. My opinion of this spot is a little off, but it's good for the quest. What is that? Punisher, whatever it is. So, you got a couple different angles here. Get right here and you move back a little bit, you can actually see almost all the way down to what is that, manhole extract. You can also watch the garages, see back to train should you so choose, and then watch planes. If you're playing with enough people, you can have one person watch this entry point here, and then you can move up. And then you have your basic spots up here. So if you're up on this area, you can kind of watch your right a little bit. You can see down into the pawn buildings and bishop buildings. You can also look down into the garages, and you have a perfect view of the manhole cover. Now, pretty decent spot. Very exposed right here, and everybody knows about it and watches it. You can come inside, be afforded a little bit more cover. Again, you can watch the right from in here. You can have somebody watch down there. And this is I'm playing in offline mode. Why do I Bleh. Why do I hear scavs running up on me? Oh, I enabled scavs, that's right. And you can watch down there into the garages and see what's going on. Now, again, everybody knows this spot, everybody watches it. And you also have a couple of windows down below that you can use to watch the map as well, that aren't as watched, but still, this building's a little bit overplayed. I thought there was windows that you could watch out from. Maybe it's the bottom floor window? No, this one right here. So you can see out. Viewpoints aren't that good. You can see the MSR laying down to the extract over there, as well as the pumps down there that people need to mark. Coming out of here, if I can remember, I can't remember how to leave this place. I guess it's the same stairwell that I came out of. Again, you got another boarded up window, but a spot. How do I leave this place? Let me out! Another spot that you could use up here. Moving over to the right here, so you can get up on most of these rocks. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Throw that backpack off. I think you can get up on this one. I could be wrong though. Oh, maybe it's not that one. It's this one though for sure. I guess maybe you could if you bunny hopped. But another spot not as used. It's a pretty good spot. I've gotten a couple of decent kills from here, but you can see up onto the roofs of all of the pawn buildings, and kind of get a little bit of a decent angle on manhole cover. The upper roofs of that garage building. I can't remember which one that is right now. And then the garages themselves. You can also see over to train, but if you're hitting shots that far out, you're not watching this, you're just doing it. Points to be careful of. Now, any of the towers, the guard towers, have pretty good visibility of this spot. Those are also some great sniping spots. And then moving down, you've of course got right here, you can see into the tech building. Move out a little bit, you can see over the manhole. Don't get stuck. And you can also watch the tops of the rook buildings from here as well. Now, grab that. Give me that, please. My favorite spot up on the mountain. Well, you can use this one as well, I guess, but we'll blow past that. My favorite spot up on the mountain is actually to the right of the machine gun nest. Now, scavs will highlight on you pretty quick like, but if you come right down into here, you just crouch a little bit, scoot back. You've got concealment, a decent amount of concealment. You can see over into, is that Queen? Into Queen building. You can see over to Night. You can see into garages. You can watch the side entrance to garages right there. And you got a pretty decent view of sewer manhole. Now, the only downside to this is because of the color variation. If you don't, depending on what your base layer is, for instance, this top, probably a good choice. These pants, probably not. Just because you're going to highlight pretty heavily. I mean, maybe with the greens and whatnot, you might not, but if you're crouching, it just eliminates that, what's the best way to put that? It eliminates the brightness of that. Now, we're going to talk about a couple other spots too, just for a moment here. We're going to cut over. Oh, pay no attention to what just happened. Scav's gonna drop me. But anyways, back to our regularly. Whoa, jeez. Getting scared away by a scav in co-op mode. Imagine the audacity. But anyways, we're gonna pop up to the top over here. First though. Ow. That scav is absolutely a mastermind. But anyways, popping up to the top here of the good old, I'm gonna get dome pieced by this scav. I called it. Alright. Scav is out for blood. Anyways, not gonna mess with him anymore. He's on another type of time that I'm just not prepared for. Not even gonna bother looting that stuff. But a couple of honorable mentions here to spots. Scav follow me up here? I'd rather you didn't, bud. Scav did follow me up here. We'll take that for the just-in-case moments. See if you had any... Oh, I got painkillers. Cool. But, anyway... I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, popping up to the top here, you've got the spot on top of the dorms. You can see over into the tech room. You can also see into the tech room from that spot up there I showed you with the rock right there. You can see the upper portions of the jump-in building and the machine gun nest, which is actually right there. You can see across from you. You can see over to your left, but outside of that, it's a little limited. Now, like I was saying, you do have all the sniper towers as available spots. Just 5.56 ammo. I didn't bring a whole lot to do this. You've got any of the windows in any of the dorms to go ahead and use. What you can also do if you got people fighting over there on that side, if you want to hustle and get a drop on them. This is actually a spot I've used a decent amount too. Not my favorite just because visibility up here is pretty high, but using this you got a little bit of cover, a little bit of concealment. And again, you can shoot across, you can shoot anybody running up the little rabbit path there to the top of the mountain. Come over here, you can see up the road, as you can see, we got a scav down there. Missed him. And then, if we pushed across, we could check out the various buildings on the other side, and I think we'll go ahead and do that. Plenty of time left, so we might as well, right? Did he? No, okay, I can heal that. Go ahead and heal that up part of this. I would like some more 5.56 rounds. I do have the shotgun. We can make that work. Preferably not with slugs, but I can. But anyway. Assuming a scav just doesn't absolutely destroy me trying to leave. Open. Open, please. What's that? Didn't bring my key. Alright. Alright, so pushing out, moving around to the other side here. Switch back to the handy dandy 8R. Now, you do got to be a little bit careful moving behind this building because those windows offer a decent amount of occlusion due to the lighting, depending on what your settings are. So, moving over to this side of the map, we got a couple of other spots here. You got your good old sniper towers. Now, I'm not sure how often these are used, if they're used at all still. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. But, hopping into here, you can see into the quest rooms, there, and there. You can see into the up top entryway of that building, and you can see all the way out to King. Now, you can also see on top of Pawn over there. Watching to your right, after I loot this for 5.56 ammo, you have multiple other sniper towers that you could utilize here and down there. That one has a great view of the top of the bunkers here. This one has just another view of the center thoroughfare there, and then the train hubs. In this one, I know in customs, I said you could get away with using an iron sight. with this one in reserve, I really recommend using a sight, any sight that you're comfortable and familiar with that has decent magnification. Just because getting those rounds downrange is kind of a pain with iron sights. A Mosin, I know you can get those hits with a Mosin, but it's hard to tell where your round's hitting, judging by distance. Unless you've been playing Tarkov for a while, in which case, I mean, hey. We're gonna move this way. Where are you, Scat Man? Need your shotgun shells. Yep. Surprise! And that's another thing you gotta watch out for when you're using this side of the map. The scavs running around over here by the dang old sniper spots. I'm gonna go ahead and push up here. Should move us away from any scav menace. One round, one in the chamber, one in the mag. Alright, so first spot that we're gonna be looking at here, we've got the, like I said again, you got the tower right there, lets you see into this courtyard. Also lets you kind of peek out towards there a little bit. A great spot in any of the towers that I like to lay down is right at the corner, lets you see a decent amount. You've got your upper portions over here of the actual train car area itself. Make sure I don't get jumped by any scavs while I'm showing you all this. Popping up here, I'm gonna pop open this door. Now, you want to elevate your crouch just slightly. You can watch the marked, the marked room over here in the Bravo buildings. Marked room's gonna be back there in the corner. A lot of people like to watch through the window, but entry and exit is only doable through this window and a window in the back. They either gotta go left or they gotta go right. So you can possibly catch them moving here, or you can catch them here in this open spot. Now if they move left, you got this little window right here in which they move, for instance. And you got this little window in which they move across. Now you could elevate yourself a little bit. You got options. You could elevate yourself a little bit, take some shots at them, but you expose your head. Come right here, you can land a couple of shots as they move past this. Or you just watch a little bit longer and they move across. If you climb up here, you're extremely exposed from the left-hand side to the top of these, but if you're watching them, you'll be just fine. Oh, he's upset. But yeah, folks. I mean, that's pretty much that. I mean, you've got some other options. I think, if I remember correctly, don't fall through the holes. If you want to come in here, don't launch yourself off. You can run across over to this blue bit over yonder. Get up here. This will allow you a little bit of an aerial view of the inside of the train station here. You want to come across here, get up here, run across, drop down, and then you have access to the machine gun. Get a little bit of cover from the right-hand side. You get perfect view to the train loading bays out there. You come out here a little bit, see the tops of the building right there. You can see up to the ATC point. And then also from here, you can see out into the tank fields a little bit. You've also got a couple of quick exits. You could run back and hop through here, jump down, do whatever you got to do to get off, or just come over here like this, give it a little leap, come back, and then you're off of that. Another spot we're going to talk about real quick that's pretty commonly used, although I think not for sniping, is popping up into the watchtower right here. Again, well-known spot, very exposed from pretty much multiple angles, excuse me. But overall, not a bad one. I don't know about all y'all, but I've actually been having... That's a sick sight. I wish I could just find that in the game whenever I wanted to. But, lots of exposed angles. But a solid spot if you're keeping on your toes, I think. Lots of cover for the most part. And that, I mean, you've got these center buildings as well, but those are just hot spots. I don't recommend those for sniping unless you've previously cleared them or you're playing with a team. But that pretty much concludes my my video of the reserve sniping spots. I haven't been able to actually do an online one and record these spots because for whatever reason, when I walk onto reserve, I get destroyed. So that is what it is. But if you ever want to try them and you're not getting destroyed on woods, I highly recommend these spots. Check them out. I can't see you. But yeah, that's what I got to say on reserve. If you know any spots that maybe I don't and you want to share them, by all means, do so. I love learning about new spots, whether that's sniping spots, angles of where you can take advantage of certain situations or certain areas. But for now, that's all, folks. Have a good one. Maybe, maybe not. Tarkov's not letting me leave. Well...